برادران، خواهران و حاضرین محترم، السلام علیکم و رحمت الله و برکاته. Brothers and sisters, attendees, honorary guests, welcome to the 12th year commemoration of the national hero, Shahid Eahmeshah Massoud. I want to thank you from the depth of my heart and from our family for joining us tonight in honoring the life and leadership of my cousin, Shahid Eahmeshah Massoud. It's been over a decade Shahid Eahmeshah Massoud's life was taken in a deadly strategic plan by extremists. And each year we have been able to remain gathering in strong forces across the world, hoping to keep his dream of freedom, equality, and peace thriving vigorously in our hearts so that one day we can move Afghanistan forward. Shahid Eahmeshah Massoud was a man of courage, a modernist with a strong prominence on the sense of Western democracy. He was called the Che Guevara of our time, the pole of liberty in Afghanistan. His character emulated nothing less of courageous, defying death and accepting its predictability. Many describe him as a political and military leader, but for me, he was the true representation of the leader of our nation. Excuse me. He was the only resistance capable of dismantling the Taliban, the force that glued Afghanistan together as one people, one land. But it is not always about the force behind the leader, it is about the respect. And Shahid Eahmeshah Massoud exemplified this true essence of a great leader, because he was able to inspire a whole country by listening to all people, irrespective of their origin. And he found common ground among everyone in the pursuit of liberation. But most of all, he served next to his people. He felt the same pains as they did, and he became one with his people. He even took a truce once offered by the Soviets to break away from fighting for a little while. And not to our dismay, he used this time of break to build a supervisory council, uniting 130 commanders from 12 different Afghan provinces. This was the predecessor of what could have become a unified Islamic Afghan army. And guess what? All of this happened before my generation. Many times we allow differences to come between us, and tonight I can highlight on the diversity represented in this room. But that is not my intention, because we are all here for the same cause. And not only that, at the end of the day, we all have walked on the same soil. We breathe the same air. We feel joy and pain the same way. So as we've done tonight, allowing diversity to bind us together as a community, we need to move forward and accept our differences and combine them together in order to become a convincing force and igniting change from America to Afghanistan. Shahid Eahmeshah Massoud not only professed his ideology, but he illustrated it by his actions. In the communities where he was present, females had the choice to decide whether to wear a scarf, had the opportunity to go to school and gain a career. He even intervened in cases of forced marriage in favor of the woman to make her own decision. He was not just an advocate for education and women's rights. He made it attainable through his leadership that led to the adoption of the Declaration of Essential Rights of Afghan Women. This was his most ambitious project, to shatter the cultural prejudice and give freedom and equality to women as men had. He said, quote, Afghan traditions would need a generation or more to overcome these prejudices. And that could only be achieved through education. This outlook of his also applied to strictures of religion too. Shahid Ahmashah Massoud is described to ask his fellow Jewish and Christian friends to lead a prayer before a meal. He said, quote, "Jean Jose, we believe in the same God. Please, tell us a prayer before lunch or dinner in your own language." Remarkable. His hopes for Afghanistan may have been one of liberation and democracy one can only imagine in Western textbooks, but he never lost touch of religious and cultural influences. He was progressive in his promotion of contemporary practices for his nation. His key to shattering these social and religious constructs created by oppression was by encouraging education and hopes of instilling democratic thinking. Now you would think, why would he want to waste his time doing this in a third world country? What was his reason? It was so that our people stop fighting one another for the love of power and start fighting alongside one another for the power of love they felt for their country's well-being. Now we have to tell ourselves, as advanced as we think we are, we have to also make ourselves advanced enough where the effects will trickle down into our community and become a positive role model for our brothers and sisters in Afghanistan. Shahid Ahmashah Massoud was working to overcome Afghan traditions of oppression and inequality through education. Over here, we are blessed with an abundance of opportunities in front of us for the taking. We need to take advantage of these resources and break free from cultural traditions of inequality derived out of an era oppressed by extremism. This is our time to test our wisdom in our school and our skills. Know your limitations, but try to positively expand them. Because as Shahid Ahmashah Massoud once said, we cannot accept their conditions of compromise, or else we should have to give up the principles of modern democracy. So this message is to our youth. When you are told something is beyond your ability to accomplish, do not accept that. Because the moment you do, you not only give up on yourself, but you show that the will of our people in Afghanistan is stronger than our will here in America to succeed. Our people are looking to a leader of the past. Let's give them a reason to look towards the leaders of the future. We must move forward together and believe in our full capacities, because then only then can we truly help Afghanistan. I'm going to leave off with a quote about Shahid Ahmashah Massoud. Whatever Shahid Massoud did, people copied him. One day he went swimming in the river, and when he got out, he did not tuck in his shirt. So the next day, almost all of the mujahideen around him were wearing their clothes the same way. So one day he gathered all of his commanders and said to them, "Whatever I do, you copy me. Even if I act a fool, you will copy me. So I request this of you. If you want to copy me, copy this. I am not stealing from the people. My heart is here to take care of the people. Do not steal. Work for your people and neighborhood." Thank you.